Tonight's video starts off at Ross, the first of 3 for a toy hunt. I found some great things at Ross over the years. It's actually been a while since we've been to one, but we're not going to go to just one. We're going to hit 3 Ross tonight for a toy hunt. What are we going to find? We'll run inside and check it out. And this Ross is actually just across the street from a Target, a Hobby Lobby, right on the edge near Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 12575A off 124th and Capitol Drive. Experience the treasure hunt. Never really done a toy hunt at Ross, but I have found some great things here. This is the side that I'm looking for here. Here's the action figures. Right, they do have some Masters of the Universe. New Eternia Beastman. Look at this, $5.99. I'm starting to think that Synergy, actually right around the corner from here, I wonder if they come here. I did see some of these at Synergy for the same price. I'm gonna pick up one of these. We can pass on $6 for Beastman. I mean, regular price $20. Spider-Man Maximum Venom. We do have Iron Man and Venomized Hulk. Not familiar with Venomized Hulk, but yeah, you wouldn't want to get on his bad side, would you? It's priced at from $22 to $14.99. Not the greatest deal on this. Do like the art though. Optimus Prime Transformer down from $22 to $14.99. Another one that's, it's a goodie. Not the greatest deal. They did have an X-Men. Looks like $5.99 is pretty much the going rate here for, you know, your standard action figure. Actually had the twins back in, I want to say 1987. Again, you're seeing the $5.99. So I'm gonna pick up one. We're going to 3 tonight. So from this store, a lot of good stuff though. I do have another Venomized Hulk and Iron Man, some Funko Pops. Another, is that the same Optimus Prime? Yeah. I'm gonna pick up Beastman. We are going to 2 more stores, so we'll see what else we come across. But yeah, go with this one. I forgot to mention, they do have Marty McFly, Back to the Future. Did see some of these at Target, and down from $15 to $11.99. So if it was $5.99, I'd probably pick it up. Change of heart. I'm having too much nostalgia vibes here. I'm gonna go with G.I. Joe just because I had him in 1987. Let me get a shot of the back. Look at Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. We'll see if Beastman's at store number 2, but I'm gonna leave those 3 here. I'm gonna walk out of here with G.I. Joe. $5.99. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Check it out, they got a Badger Burger. Look, we don't need no stinking badges. Our next Ross brings us to Brookfield Fashion Center. Do have high expectations for this Ross because it looks like people are coming in by the busloads. 16950 Blue Mound Road, Brookfield, Wisconsin. Batman Adventures. Comes with some armor, shot of the back side. Looks like $8.99. Repeat of the X-Men we saw. Marvel's Siren, and a bunch of Funko Pops. Kind of picked over. Actually, the last Ross was a little bit better. Ooh, check out Megatron. $3.99. For $16.99, Super Mario Brothers the movie. It's like Bowser's Island Castle, but look behind. They have a couple of them. They do have that Venomized Hulk and Iron Man. For $14.99, same price as that last store. Yeah, a couple of those. Actually, might be walking away with Megatron. I think $3.99. Okay, actually, it's a toss-up between Thor. It's like Monster Hunters here. Same price as Megatron, $3.99. There's a shot of the backside. So, looking at Thor or Megatron. Oh man, it's too bad this is in such bad condition. That Kenner logo. Man. $2.99. This is hard to, I mean, you can just see, I can stick my finger in here. This is hard to pick up for Toys for Tots, to be honest with you. Okay, I'll let you know at the end, after our third stop, what I went with. We're gonna pick up something else, hopefully at store 3, so that's 2 down, 1 more to go. Again, luckily, we were able to find something because, you know, the bus here, I mean, just imagine how many people they can squeeze in there. All right, 1 more. All right, our third Ross. This is actually, out of all the Rosses we've been to, this is the one that I was at last, probably a couple of months ago, maybe even longer. Hopefully, there's gonna be something different here, but we did pick up a couple great figures so far. Let's see what store number 3 has to wrap up our toy hunt. 3 stores at Ross. I do have a surprise at the end. I picked this one for 2 reasons for store 3. It's open later than that first one we went to. First one closed at 8:30. It is Thursday, I can't remember what day it is as of recording this video, 9:30 at night. We have about 2 hours before the store closes. But at the other side of this mall, we do have a surprise appearance from someone you may have seen before. All right, store 3, hopefully it's good. And I'm leaving a lot of girls' toys out, and I apologize for that. You know me, I'm always on the lookout for those action figures, but they do have a good selection from that aspect. A walk-a-lots, maybe I need a walk-a-lots for a walk and talk. And actually, just a note, I have picked up Bratz, not for myself of course, but for Toys for Tots, and 28 down to $16.99. Not a bad price for those dolls. Again, I don't really necessarily mean to leave the girls' toys out. I was just on such a exciting kick for action figures. Check this out. This is what I was looking for at a lot. The other 2 stores we went to was, you know, recent trips to Ross, I have found some awesome art. I mean, look at this Spider-Man Venom. This is something you'd see at Hobby Lobby. I do recognize that logo right there. Down from $40, $19.99. You have a Spider-Man canvas. Another $19.99 price. And the same, I wonder if these are Hobby Lobby. Check out the Joker. Again, $19.99. A good Spider-Man, $8.99. Kind of a hologram here. That's pretty cool. NASA 60 and Sonic the Hedgehog. $6.49. Not a bad price. I wonder if there's a spot I could hang this. Have a so we saw the Batman Adventures. They do have a Superman Adventures. $8.99. Offhand, I can't remember. Was that the same price for the Batman? You know, this comic reminds me of, I want to say it was 92, maybe 91. Cover up at Superman kind of had this armored suit, not a helmet. I can't remember. It was in Action Comics. I can't remember the storyline if he lost his powers, but kind of reminds me of that. Oh, check this out. The Batmobile for $5.99. Does it open up? What figure? One of those bigger, looking around to see if they actually have another Batman figure. I'm not seeing it. But you can fit. I mean, it's not, you know, guys, I mean, $6, not a bad deal. It would be nice. So this, if they did have a Batman, I want to think that this figure right here would fit inside of there. Like, it's that big. These are those bigger. Kind of reminds me of the Thundercats. You know, you kind of lay them down there in the Thunder tank. Plenty of those. I'm liking this. This is the third store, third time. They do have 3 of them. Venomized Hulk and Iron Man. Can't say that enough, can we? We have Mario. Seeing a price anywhere. There we are, $3.99. It's like the Black Panther. So we saw Thor at the last Ross. Now we have the Monster Hunters Black Panthers is something Lucky would be pretty excited about. What are they? Comparable? Is that the $11 or is that the original price? Not seeing the updated price in here, but the package is kind of messed up. They have a bigger Spider-Man now. This is what I was saying before. Is a guy this size probably fits. Lay him down inside of that Batmobile, because the Batman figure that you're seeing right here is about the size of Spider-Man, which is, I want to say $5.99. Yep, $5.99 for pretty much the life-size Spider-Man figure. Do have a few Transformers, all priced. I think they were $7.99 at the first Ross. They are $7.99 here. A couple different ones. Oh, these are the same. Actually, all three of them same character. It is an Autobot at least. Going back to X-Men First Class, Siren was a guy in that movie, so this threw me off when we saw this earlier. I thought it was Phoenix for a second, you know, I mean, it's totally Siren, but yeah, I thought it was Jean Grey. It's Sabretooth. They do have an Optimus Primal for $3.99. You know, this is a good price for these. Kind of tempted. We're gonna get something. We're gonna get one last thing at this store. I'm kind of thinking here. You know, I do. You know, Superman is my favorite. I'm just not sold on this. I always try to get something like a 2-pack of players, or a guy that comes with a vehicle. Like, you look at Gundam for a second. You know, to have some extras here, like it's a good toy. I did buy some, you know, singles tonight, but usually when I am shopping Toys for Tots, you know, just trying to get something more than just a figure. And I mean, I always shoot for the 8-year-old and above. They didn't have too many 8-year-old and above, but the best thing about Transformers is they're all 8-year-old and above for the most part, and it's always a go-to for me when I am shopping for boys. Not familiar with this at all, but look at this. Something that did catch my eye is the ages 12 and above from McFarlane. Even though, like, going to the McFarlanes for a second on the superpowers, you know, may say like ages 4 and up, it's really, you know, ages 35 and up. It's interesting seeing 12 and up. Like, what? Is a 13-year-old interested in this? I honestly, I've never seen this before. Pretty good selection though. I did narrow it down. I thought I was gonna go one thing, but I'm gonna pick up something. Get out to the car and I'll show you all 3 pickups and the last 2 pickups we made tonight. But yeah, pretty good toy hunt. Didn't expect to see some of this stuff. Next time, you never know what we'll come across. Try it again soon. But yeah, Ross, definitely. If you're looking for some, you know, some deals, some stuff, you never know what you're gonna come across. We saw some Star Wars tonight, a lot of Marvel, a lot of DC, and 12 and up. I mean, that's interesting to me. The Spider-Man wallet for the win. You get a nice tin here, Marvel. $9.99. Hey, you can't go wrong. All right, 3 stores, 3 purchases. We'll run to the car and I'll show you guys what I picked up. All 3 Rosses the same night. It was a success, I'd have to say. Looking forward to doing this again though. We had a lot of fun. All right, kind of in the dark. I did park right under this light, so you kind of see the first store we picked up the G.I. Joe Classifieds. And this reminds me of 1987 all over again. Had the twins. This is a good one. You know, again, I like to do, you know, a 2-pack or the vehicle, but you know, tonight it was just, I guess, solo figures. But yeah, the G.I. Joe Classifieds. The second, I went with, actually I forgot when I was in that store, like spoiler alert, you might have saw the third. I did go with Megatron. I just couldn't pass up Megatron. Now the thing is, as you see the ages 3 and above, try to get the older, you know, even though, you know, 4 and above on the Classifieds, but you know what, I don't know, you know, the vehicle, the figure, I think it's a good gift. I don't think you really have to, it is a, you know, a kid's Transformer, I'd have to say, but still a good one. I'm glad I went with Megatron. And finally, I just couldn't pass up Optimus Prime. And not the Optimus that we're all used to. Kind of hard with one hand here. Kind of a different vibe of Optimus, but you do see that 6 and above. You kind of get the trailer. Like, you know, I was looking at this going, you know, when you transform, you know, you kind of fool your mind that you do have that back. It's not just the cab of the truck. So all in all, I like what I picked up. It's hard for me to pass on Transformers. I did like the Marvel. It was a toss-up in there, but you know, when I saw the Batmobile for $5.99, it was just kind of cheap. I mean, I think this was the best toy they had there. Just to get the layout of the land here, you can see Ross way down on the other end. We just walked out of there. There's 2 Target carts over there, okay? So you just see how far away. I mean, whoever pushed those 2 carts really wanted to get those carts down there, because you can see Target is that far away. Who's gonna move those back? And we couldn't come here without saying hello to Mr. Fox. I apologize. I don't think we were here last weekend for our regular walk and talk, but it is nice to see you, and it's nice to see you thawed out. You know, it's been very snowy, very cold, and you're not covered anymore, Mr. Fox. It's actually so warm that this is mud, and I unfortunately I just can't get any closer to you today. But we wanted to come by and say hi. We scored big today on a great toy hunt. Look forward to seeing you in a couple more days. Gonna do it for today. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And we'll see Mr. Fox next time too. And if you've made it this far, stick around for some quick bonus footage. It's hard not to come to Target when we're this close. Mr. Fox was kind of saying, hey, you know, stop at Target, maybe you'll see something. I was kind of hoping that they were gonna restock some of those Ghostbusters. Unfortunately, the Fright figures are still sold out. But it's good. So this is what I was talking about. So these figures right here, he would have fit. This was the Batman on that package. He would have fit in that Batmobile. And you're seeing the differences. You know, Ross was selling them for, I think, $5.99. They are, not seeing a price, but I want to say they're $10. $10 or $12. Actually, I'm not seeing the price anywhere on here. Let's just say they're $12. So maybe we'll see some of those at Ross. Don't know really what to think of those bigger figures, but I'll check out Captain America. And actually having a sale on the Masters of the Universe. I'm trying to remember what Beastman was going for, but pick up any of these Masters of the Universe for $13.90. I'm just kind of zoning out here. It's not a bad price. I mean, basically $9 off. Target's running some sales here, definitely. You know, this. Just look at this. I mean, this is unbelievable. Kind of looks like a pet carrier, but yeah, this just caught my eye. It is on sale. It's $6 off. Some good finds at Target. They do have some sales on Star Wars too. Some incentives. It's always good to see. A lot of deals. Not just at places like Ross. Target is one of those go-tos for me. They've had some great sales, some great clearances in the last couple of weeks, and they're still running a lot. And you just thought you were going to watch a video on 3 Rosses. I didn't know we were going to go to Target, but I just want to point out they do have some 50% off on a lot of stuff, probably left over from Christmas. A lot of play sets. Yeah, some hidden gems. Transformers Nerf at Target. Turtles too, and I like that 8 and above. Yeah, I walked right past some of these. A lot of sales. Looks like they end February 10th, so as of recording of this, it's the 1st. You have some days to get into Target, take advantage of some of these sales.